All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Wednesday morning. Playing some RoadCraft. Gonna make some more progress here. Let's just get into it here. All right. So we left off. We're about 41% through the Sojourn map. Looking to make some progress here today. Looks like we have some stuff to pick up here and move. That's cool. Let's take a quick look at our objectives. I'm thinking we might clear off these side missions real quick. Let's get this going and then we can do the explore. We have our scout. Where are we exploring anyway? Oh, all the way up there. We have 2 scouts now, right? Yeah, we might get the Invictus up there. Wherever it is. Okay. Yeah, so we have to explore through here, it looks like. Cool. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? Yeah, there he is. Oh, that's the Malamute. And the Invictus is down here. Okay, that's right. Cool. Let's do that. Sorry, I got backed out of there. Let's get this done. We're going from the yacht club right here, so we'll probably need to move. Let's just get this guy out of the way.
I'm not sure that us borrowing these motors was arranged with the owners beforehand. Still, we're only doing this to save the entire region, and they'll be properly compensated down the line. I'm almost sure. So it's a win-win for everyone involved. Plus, they're not using these at the moment anyway.
So we'll have to get those moved at some point, little generator motor things. But let's get this plotted. Nice little easy mission for the morning. Get us warmed up. So where's it going? Over there, okay. Over to our base, it looks like. Best way, I guess, is just to come around this corner. I don't know what we don't know what we're running, so we'll just try to keep it central to obstacles in between. Give us as much room as we can. Can always adjust after, right? So yeah, hope everybody's doing okay. Wednesday morning should be, hump day. We'll get through it, and then for most of us, we are on the heading into the weekend side of the week, which would be nice. Here, this is gonna be, well, we'll make adjustments. We'll just kind of go, that's not gonna work. We'll go kind of quick, but we'll make adjustments depending on what vehicles they are. At the end, doesn't look like we're gonna have to do too much. This looks like a pretty good road. So it's more about just the navigation, getting the waypoints down right, so the bots don't get crashed in. Good morning, Christina. How are you? Busy working? Around this corner, there's a forklift there. Okay, yeah, that's what that is. I remember now. Did I do that right? Nope, I went too far. We gotta go in here. It's Wednesday. It's like your no meeting day, right? Hanging out with a kitten. Aww. It's Fern dominating your time. All right. So we can get this. This is not the one. We want to start driving the Malamute. He's up here, so we could probably hit. Oh, let's just get in the vehicle. We'll get on the road. I think we can drive up to this one first, maybe. That's fine. How do we get out of here best, I think? Probably just back this way. Up there, maybe. We're pretty wedged in here in the rocks, but let's see how it goes. Looks like a kind of a path here. I don't know if there's any wench points, so that's going to be a bit tricky. I don't remember how we got down here. I think we just drove it in, right? Kind of yeeted it off the rocks. Oh, this isn't boding well already, huh? Whoa, camera. Pay attention. Am I much louder, or is it like a reasonable level? Okay, we're stuck on this rock already. Oh, there's a winch point right there. Cool. Can we maybe... I wonder why the camera's being weird today. That's like the second time it's just... I wonder if my controller batteries are dying. Let me take a quick look here. I don't think they are. I mean, usually that just works until it doesn't, right? Okay, perfect. Thank you for checking. Appreciate it. Just want to take a quick look at my controller battery. Says 100%, but that can't be true. So maybe the meter isn't working. That happens sometimes. I don't think we're going to be able to climb up this, right? This is a winch point up top. Ooh. There's a tree. Yeah, it just did it again. The camera just went weird. Maybe it's just this hole. It doesn't usually do that. Oh, that's nope. Ugh. Oh, we managed to catch it. Okay, let's find another way up. See, it looks like that's the way. We might have to go up here. This might be where we came in now that I'm looking at it. How are we stuck? Again, I just literally rolled down the hill into being stuck. That's awesome. Oh. We'll fix that real quick. What do we fail on? Oh, we drove... Wow. Okay. They just decided to drive straight into that rock. Well, that's fine. We'll make it work. Alright. See if we can find our way across. I think we can go up. That doesn't look promising either. Right here, maybe up on... Oh, I see. This may be it. Up these sea cans across those old roofs. That's a crazy little bit of parkouring. Oh, come on. Maybe I'm starting to not like this car as much. I liked it before, but I'm starting to not. I think it's just not maneuverable enough for scouting. I think the Invictus ends up maybe less power, but it's a little more maneuverable. Like, this thing's just constantly giving me headaches. There we go. That means they made it. Can we not clip onto this? Yeah, it just won't go. I mean, I know I'm asking a lot of it, but I can't help but wonder if one of the other scouts is going to be better. Maybe we have to unlock the links. Maybe I'm not supposed to go up there. It looks like I am, but maybe I'm not. Oh. Really? I'm not having a morning, apparently. We're just going to do this. Okay. That's how we want to play it. Can we not clip onto that click? I wish I could winch onto a few more things. That would be helpful. Like, there's a lot of stuff down here I should be able to tie off on. Like, look at that. The boiler. Or whatever that's going to be. Some sort of big boiler water storage. But instead, it's okay. We can roll on our wheels with this, right? No? Okay. Alright, that's fine. I guess we'll count that as a roll at some point. Let's, countryside base. Let's take a look at the other. Maybe we'll try one of the other... I guess we don't really have enough money, though. We only have 3,200. Okay. Let's get the Invictus up here. We'll try that instead. Just because I do seem to like it better. Or it could just be that it's a Wednesday morning. That's entirely possible as well. We do have the old, non-upgraded Scout here as well, but let's get the Invictus up here. See, it's like a little narrower. It seems to be a little more maneuverable. At least it feels that way. So we'll give this a go up the hill. Hopefully it can get up there. It should be fine. Plus, you know, paid for the truck, might as well use it. So we'll get ourselves up there. We'll explore those points. Let's get that map. Let's get that followed. Are we getting anything more for that objective? Yeah, we're getting some experience, which is nice. So let's follow the other objective here. There we go. So now we can see them on the map. And I think we have to go back up. Actually, we can go from here, eh? It's over here. Okay. I really should get these bridges built too. That'll give me more options, but let's get this. We'll go this way. And we'll get this moving. Yeah, nice little quick scout mission for a Wednesday morning. It should be a good way to warm up to the controls before we start making roads and messes. Okay. I guess the question is, do we try to build a concrete bridge across there? I think we saw it was 2 spots, right? Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, it's up here. Sweet. Now we'll see. I don't think I've done any real hard off-roading with this truck before. But it should be fine. Should be better than the 350 anyway.
Hey, feel like something different? I have a request from a bunch of scientists. Sounds like they're on the lookout for things to dig up. They want you to check out a few areas where some relics of
Do
the
some
past
rock
are
crawling.
hidden. Nothing wrong with helping out science for a quick change of pace, I guess.
Okay. We just got to pick our path. It is a little smaller than the Malamute, so the struggle's a little more on the bigger rocks, but I think it's way more maneuverable feels anyway. It corners, which is kind of important in these tighter spots, I think. What are we looking for even? Can we... Did we get it? No. I guess we'll head probably this. It looks historically significant, right? No. Historically interesting. Ooh, let's watch. We'll just be careful. We don't want to roll up here. We don't want to have to try and bring a crane or something up these treacherous little mountain passes. Looks like we can just get up here around these trees, eh? Perfect. And I do think that's going to be it. Oh, here's something. Is it going to scan, or do I have to drive to it just? Oh, okay, right here on the right. Cool. It's some sort of marker of some kind. Okay. So can we get... We might be able to drive along here and drop down into this area. It's probably what they want us to do anyway. Explore the edge of the cliff here. Yeah, we'll get into some nice road building. I do have another little... I thought of another thing to try for building a road, so we'll see. Well, I'm sure we'll get to build a road today. It seems to be... You know, it's this game's thing, right? RoadCraft. But I think the idea is to lay out a bunch of sand, so maybe we'll take like the... But we could look and see if we can get one of the smaller dump trucks, but I think we're only level like 12 or 10, so probably not. But we could take the Uramatsu and just dump a bunch of piles. You flatten the middle, and then you flatten each side, leaving a ridge in the middle, and flatten that down at the end. So you get like a... You do your left and right, and leave a bump of sand in the middle, and then flatten that out in one last pass. So we're going to maybe try that today. So that's a way down, but that's not where we want to go. Is it? Yes, it is. Or we can go up. Can we go up? Let's try to stay up. We can always come back if we need to. We'll go up here and see if we can... Cruise around the side here. There we go. Get on in. Ooh, that's a bit rough. We maybe across the water here? Which one is it? That one. I think we can cross over here maybe. Maybe a little deep. We'll see. This looks okay though. Oh, it is a little bit deep. Clear it before it stalls. Yep. Push through that tree. Come on. Get past it. Use our winch to pull a little bit. Alright, where are we looking? Do we see it? Oh, it's going to be this. Maybe up in here. Alright. See if we can get up that way. Oh, there's a tree in front of us. Let's drive through this little path over here. See how that goes. Over here. Yeah, that's what we're looking for right there, huh? Just got to get to it somehow. Look at all those forklifts we've marked. Probably get gathering those at some point as well. Make a little bit of extra money. Looks like maybe across here? Ooh. There's a little bit of an endo. Do you think we can just pop up over this rock? Probably not, but let's try. Hit it a little more of an angle, maybe? Get the wheel on it. Why aren't we... Oh. Our diff lock wasn't on. I was wondering why. It was like, it looks like it should kind of climb it. Wow, we're just... Those trees are not very strong. Is that even it? That looks like it. I think I see it in the back of the columns there. There was probably an easier way to do that, but that's okay. But I do want to try to keep up on the side quests so we don't have a whole pile of them at the end. And sometimes they unlock nice, interesting things that we can use. Did we get it? Is this even it? Yes, it counted. It just didn't light up. Okay. Oh, park brake. Haha. Alright, let's see where we go next. So if we can do the same thing... That's a long haul. Come back down. Go this way. Maybe? A little bit of SnowRunner expeditions going on in our RoadCraft today. That's cool. Oops. Alt tab to the wrong window. My park brake didn't go on. Oh, it did go on. It rolled further than I thought it was going to anyway. Definitely not down there. Oh my god, I hit the one tree. There we go. I guess we gotta go back a little bit the way we came. Find our way up. We could just jump off the cliff and hope we land on our wheels, but we'll save that. Well, it looks like we could have crossed there too. Maybe had an easier way up this section, but not a problem, not a problem. Can we go down the water here? No. Does any of this look promising as a crossing though? I know we went across the deeper part, but that's risky because if we take too long to clear, we drown our truck. This is where we crossed already, so we know we can make it. We just got to make sure we don't get stuck with our engine in deep water. This here is, again, probably the Malmet would have been a better choice because it's a little taller. But we got there. We have to go back an awful long way. I guess probably all the way back to this ramp here, huh? Looks like it. Ooh. Let's get over here. And there's the ramp right there. We can probably go down there. Make it to this last interesting point and see what we do. What we go next. That should clear up all of our side quests now as well, our side contracts, so that's good. And get on to the main stuff again. Come on, you can do it. And go this way. Okay. That was a little bit of a backtrack, but we'll do it. We should have just maybe driven down the cliff. We probably could have made it. There's enough trees around. We probably would have been... There's a good chance we would have had something to winch to if we needed it. Ooh, maybe we shouldn't have gone through here. Let's see if we can get back across the water to this side. Again, as long as we clear it before the engine stalls, we're good. There we go. Of interest. We gotta get across here. It looks like we can basically just drive down this, follow this river. As long as we're careful. Can we cross here? Is this going to be okay? There's some pretty big rocks. This truck might struggle a wee bit. Some of these rocks, but we should be okay. This one here's a bit big, but we can potentially winch to a tree. Okay. Ooh. Got ourselves up here a bit, huh? There's a road there. Or what looks like a road anyway. Where are we headed? Ooh. Can we get to this section? I think over here. We'll do it. A little deep, a little sketchy, but we got it. Not too bad. Okay. So this is back towards one of the bases, right? Or the... where are we going? Looks like a path-like deal here. We can just follow this out of the wilderness, and I guess we get up to the north there. Let's see where we can go from there. We'll follow the road for a bit, because we got to cover a bit of ground. No, actually. Yeah. See if we can get maybe up through here. Maybe? Or behind it here. Alright, we'll just get up to that next area and see what we can do. See what we can find. Where's our way out of this one? Over here? Ooh! It did that thing where it really... the steering all of a sudden goes full tilt. One of the little weirdnesses of the SnowRunner family. They all kind of do it. Where you'll be turning and all of a sudden it just whips you around, it grips up.
It's a nice change of pace to see a place that's not falling apart here. I guess even sinkholes know better than to open under supply depots. Or they like taller structures. Like that newly built radio tower that got swallowed by one. That's why they had to reactivate the old one, which we need to fix. But sometimes there's no fixing the old things. And it's better just to let it go. Let's hope that's not the case this time.
Yeah, this looks like an interesting little thing to have, but I guess maybe not. Oh, there's like a road looking bit here. Does that go up where we need it to go? Well, that looks like where we need to go right there, maybe. Yeah, this thing. No, that's not in the circle, but I wonder if we can get through there. It looks like we should be able to. It's like an old bridge collapsed here. It's a little bit deep. We might run into trouble, but we're close enough that we can bring one of those cranes up from the depot. So that'll be alright. If we needed it, oh yeah, it wasn't nearly as deep as it looked. Alright, can we get, oh, come on. We've got all of our all-wheel drive diff lock on, so we should just be able to go through here, yeah? This is a bit steep, but it's flat enough. It should be... oh, there's like a little bit of a bridge structure here, too. Ugh. Nothing we can grab onto? Uh-oh. Go low gear. We'll see if we can get it to just grip up enough to get me up this hill. Yep. That's cool. So this isn't it because it's not in our circle. Our circle starts over here. We have to go up through here? Okay. Interesting. How deep's this water, I wonder? Drive down this little creek. Oh, let's cut across. Cut across here. See what's going on. Sorry, my watch just buzzed. It's just another Dune hotfix notice. I'll have to take a look at that later today. See what's what. Alright. Oh, it's going to be across the river here. I can see it's already. Drive over this ruined bit of stairs. Yeah. There we go. That was cool, driving out in the wilderness. No, okay. I do have a bit of controller drift when I go into a menu. I might have been holding a direction. It just went weird. So no more sides. Let's... wow, all these. Okay. Where's this? That's all the way over here, so we can go from here and up. We should probably just do the exploring. So let's go take a look at those. Oops, I didn't select the objective here. This one. And we'll go for a drive up this way. Try to clear up more of the map, see what's going on. Kind of give us an idea where we might have to build some roads. Maybe we'll find the... Maybe we'll find... I know we're supposed to get the new dozer at some point, the tracked one. That's built on the same body as the cable. Sorry about that. It's coughing fit out of nowhere there. Whew. All right. What was I saying? I don't know. We're going to go up here. Maybe we'll find the new dozer. That's what I was saying. It's built on the same chassis as the cable layer. It's a tracked dozer, and I'm really excited to try it. That's a sand dune. Bet you the scalper works on that. Oh. Let me just take a... Yeah, see, we're in a sand area here. There's going to be a road somewhere in here that we have to build, probably. Maybe even all the way up. That'd be crazy, a big long one. If not, we might do it ourselves, because this looks like the kind of thing they'd make us drive a Wayfarer down. Because, you know, that's how they do it. Oops, wrong one. It might not be too bad. I think that little bit of sand there. Ooh. Another sinkhole. That's too big for a bridge across, so we'll probably end up having to work around this. Let's go this way. Gotta get down into there. Take a peek. Everything looks good. Meters are good. Yep. It's always double checking. Okay. Oop. Wow, I was looking to the left to try to find our path down and ran straight into that little shrub. It stopped me dead. Okay, we got that. Okay, we don't have to go down, just had to hit the circle. That's good. Oh, another circle here. This is just the 2 points? Okay. Let's try to get out. It looks like we have maybe a passage over here on the left. Up over to this building structure that we'll probably have to rebuild. Oh my goodness, okay. So I was thinking of some of the stuff I'd like to see and expand, like in the new maps, for example. And again, no idea what they're actually doing or if it's even feasible, but building your own sort of base structures. So they don't tell us where like the steel depot goes necessarily on the map. As part of the quest, we can kind of build up our own bases. So maybe there is a building and we can convert it into one or the other. I don't know how tricky that would be or how feasible, but could be neat. So kind of not quite what they did in Expeditions. That was a little too just, I don't know, pop down, but maybe something like that. Where we'd be like, okay, well here at this base I think I want... There's a lot of concrete around, so I'm going to build my concrete base here. That'd be kind of neat. I don't know. Something like that. Base build, a little more into the base building. And as I've said a few times, I'd like the bots to be a little more part of the game. Like right now they're cool, you build the things, you complete the contract, but it would be cool instead of you drop off beams at this base and pick them up at any other base, you have to make a bot route between the two bases. And then as your bot route links, you get access to all the resources from all the different bases. And maybe even have it that you don't have to take them back to your actual base hubs. They can be done, they're stored at the various factories. That'd be pretty neat. And then your routes, as long as they're active, will give you access to those resources. Something like that. That could be fun too, I think. Restore steel pipe production probably seems important. And clearing this driveway probably unlocks like a AI route or a bot route. Be my guess. So let's do this. Steel production. So we have to bring... Oh, that's going to be those 3... Wait, what? Not radio tower. Oh. We have to do an infrastructure route here. Okay. So it goes from here to... Oh, okay. Yeah, see? Here's the AI route, or the bot route. Goes right through these two areas that we have to clear. So let's do that then. Let's clear these. Right, let's try to remember how to use this crane. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Let's do this way. Just so my shoulder buttons go the right way. And then it's lower hook. And the trolley movement is this one? Yeah. So we'll lift this. We're going to kind of come back this way. We're going to use maybe this slot here. We'll start by using this little area. How far can we go? I guess we can go quite far with this one. We'll just stick these... Oh, wrong way. In here somewhere. As far back as we can get it anyway. Is it as far back as it'll go? Yes, okay. Remembering the controls, there we go. Oops, every crane is different, eh? So we'll get over here. This is gonna take a minute, but we'll clear it out. Looks like we can clear out there too. There's like a back pass. Might want to bring another crane down to clear that out too. Get this lifted. We'll get over here. This one on top of that one, maybe? Cool. I'll just do double stacks for now. Whoops, that's really low. Really much lower than it needed to be. Oh, we can clear some of that away for this crane too. Interesting. Where am I going? Wrong way. Is it all the way lifted? Yep. We'll get this put down beside these two. Oh, we're on it. Oh, we're on it. Oh, come on. Why am I catching it? Because I'm tilted? It looks like I should be clear, but I guess we'll just really do it. There we go. Oh, we're not as far back as we could be. Hang on. Just make as much room as we can, right? I would like to have gotten it between there, but we can't sit here and be perfect about it. We'll be here all day. For now, we'll just clear this. We can always take care of those if we decide we need that empty space. There's a whole parking lot right there. That's kind of neat. And we're getting... This is the steel production area, so that might make sense. At least the pipes, right? I guess we have some room over here, too. So we'll put this one here, and then we'll put the rest of them in this other space down into the left of us. Yeah, right down here. This will be a little quicker. Let's fill this gap in. I wonder what the view is like. Ooh. Okay. try it this way. Never really played with this kind of angle or view before. I'm facing the wrong way. The controls are backwards. That's weird. No, don't like. The controls are backwards. All right. Wrong button again. Okay, so we'll get this cleared up, and then I guess we do have to bring a crane over to get those, eh? Maybe we'll just load them onto some sort of... there's a lot of those big pipes, though. I don't know if we can load all of them onto a single truck. Maybe we'll just stack them somewhere. What am I doing this way? Get it over here. And we'll just tighten it up to this section. Oops, wrong button. Two more. We're almost there. That means that we can put this another stack. We'll put one of these in the... Yeah, this'll work. That was a really good sentence. I'm glad I finished it. Get this one on top of the one that's right here. Oops. Yeah, I think the controls are slightly backwards. They feel backwards to me, anyway. Because when you're facing the right direction in the cab, the shoulder buttons are backwards. Okay, so that's clear. Oops. I was paying attention to the right side of the box, not the side that was going to hit there. All right. That's good there. Now we have to get this stuff. Yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of these pipes. Oh, and we have to mark a forklift. So let's do that while we're thinking. Let's get our 1600. Okay. Let's get our big crane moved over here. This guy. Actually, I wonder. Hold up. I wonder. Just for the fun of it. How bad are you going to be at this particular... moving these big pipes. I want to see how bad this isn't moving the big pipes, because if they can move them easy enough, they might be a good way to move those to the steel depot later. Probably one at a time, but still, if we can just pick them up and go, might not be a bad shot. Yeah, that looks like where we're going to have our pipe production. I can see a circle over there to drop off those little whatevers. So I think we go this way. Ooh, we got some spots. There's a forklift right here I don't have marked. Again, at some point we'll go around and pick these up. I don't know how I want to do it yet. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. We use Wayfarer. Or we can get a mule and just do it that way. If we do the Wayfarer, we'll have to drive around. I might have to get a dozer. Well, that's, again, this dozer's not going to be strong enough to move these. I may have to crane them. Can we push this? Like, we should be strong enough to push this, right? Out of our way. Yep. Let's see if we can lift this one out of the way here. See if we can put them up on top, maybe. Might be a little tricky, but if we can put them up on top of the existing, that'd be pretty cool. I've got to move the back one first, I think, but let's just give this a test. Try to grab it about the middle. Give or take. That does not look promising, huh? No. Okay. That's fine. It was worth a try. So, crane it is. We can probably use the crane to move that concrete too. Actually, we have... No, that's the grab. No, we don't have it. Never mind. I keep thinking about this other crane because I was going to the other day, but I couldn't, so I didn't. Okay. That's okay. That means we can move some of the concrete out of the way with this too. We should maybe load up a truck with the concrete. Let's do that. That way when we're ready, we can drive it to wherever it needs to go. Do we want to do the... Because we have the Tega and we have the other one, right? Not the Tega, the Voron. Hey, there's a... I thought I marked this one. I did. Oh, I have too many markers. Oh, there's a limit. Okay then, now that tells me I need to go and do some work. Clear up some of those markers. There's another forklift over there on our left. We can't mark. Yeah, let's get something. I think the one that we just bought, what should we call it? We'll load all this, as much of this concrete into as we can, and then I think we have to drive it pretty far. Concrete plant is way up here. But there's this guy. He can probably take a bunch, right? Actually, what's his load limit? Let's check, because we want something that can carry a lot of weight. So what do we have here? We have the Voron can carry... I wish right here it would have all the rest of the details. Like, all it needs is the numbers. Because it's got everything else already listed, right? So we shouldn't... Maybe we don't have to... Oh, what was this? Oh, equipment. Yeah, right. Okay. Because now we have to go into details. 8 tons. I think this was only 7? Yeah. This is like 32 tons or 20 tons. Yeah, let's do this. Because we can always make a road if we need to. Like, we can drive it. It looks like we could drive it most of the way. We maybe have to... No, like, this looks all good. And we go through here. Into the concrete slab pad. So we might have to build a bit of a road. It doesn't maybe look like it. I was thinking maybe this section here, but let's do this. We'll just load this up. We can put a lot of concrete on this, and it's 20 tons. Even if we do a slightly overload it, it's a good truck for this, I think. Okay, actually, changed my mind. Let's clear all the forklifts out of this area. We have our other... I don't have the actual big one. Okay. Let's clear some forklifts up. Get some of these markers dealt with. Because apparently there's a marker limit I wasn't aware of. So that's cool. Although that concrete's still going to be the way. Maybe we buy a second Wayfarer? No, not that one. That one. I'm just going to put this down. We can probably grab 2. Once my brain starts working, I can multitask. Just takes a second. So we'll do this trip. We'll see how it runs because it's basically the same way. We'll load these onto the Wayfarer thingy. We'll get this moved over. Can we get our crane controls? That'd be cool. Thank you. Very, very kind of you. Alright. Where's our truck? Over here? We'll just get as many from here as we can onto it and take it out for sale. That's already 10 grand sitting on our truck. There's another one right beside us. And then we'll clear the marker from the one we just moved. This one. All right. Oh! Destroying boxes, eh? So I think if we put them sideways, maybe we'll alternate them just to balance the weight a little bit. So the forks stick over the side. Something like this. We can fit, what, 6, maybe 7 in one level? So that's like 35 grand if we can make this work. That'd be kind of good. I could use 37. Oops. Oh no. Come back this way, little. And we'll put this one with the forks facing that way. And we'll see. This will tell us if we need to build any other roads too. Okay, let's oh, I have one more on me. I forgot about that one. We should probably move that too. Let's move the Wayfarer forward. Strap those on. Let's move them a little bit forward. And then we want that one facing to the right. Whoa. There we go. Strap that on. Okay, where's our next one? Let's go get... We can remove this marker now. Do we see any more? We can just grab. Okay, no. Fair enough. There was one in here. Let's go get this one. We will probably have to bring this back to get the concrete as well, but this will be good. It'll clear up some markers so we can start marking more forklifts as we go. We can actually probably use this to grab those turbines too. That was here, wasn't it? I don't remember where that was now. Oh, it was over here. So maybe on the way back. Right. What I'm gonna do is I need a 2-minute break. So I'm just gonna go, give me a 2-minute break and we're gonna go to the washroom and I'll be right back. Alright. Oops, let's go back to that. Everything's on. We're good to go. Okay. Excellent. We were going to go get our crane. I don't know why I'm coughing this morning. It might be something in the air. Alright, so moving some cranes. Let's make some money. Or not cranes, I did it again. I keep calling them cranes even though I know full well they're forklifts. I used to train forklift drivers. I didn't have a problem calling them cranes then. For example, all of these cranes are bad. Or, did it again. All these forklifts are bad. They're left with their forks up. Supposed to put the forks on the ground when it's not in use. So every one of these cranes is a safety violation. Or, forklifts. Forklifts. 1, 2, 3, 4 forklifts. Okay. Where are we going next? We have one in here. There we go. Okay. Again, it's worth the time because this is every one of these is 5,000, so it's worth spending a couple minutes getting them cleared up. Plus, as I was saying, I mark them all, and I ran out of markers. So I couldn't put any more markers down because I have too many forklifts marked. Wish there was like a crane in between. Well, there probably is. What level are we again? 12? I'm just curious. Oh yeah, see, it's level 15. I want to try this one. I know this is a crane too at 18. Oops, park brake. Did not go on. So we're curious to try that next one to see what the difference is. I think it's got a longer boom. And I think it's a little bit smaller. So its weight capacity is a little less, but it's got a longer arm. Maybe? If I remember correctly. I looked at it a little while ago. Whoops. Bring this over. See, an interesting thing. Okay, so let's just talk cranes for a second. In this crane, I hold the left shoulder button and I can move left and right, and I can move the arm up and down. That's fine. I can rotate the load. In this view, there's absolutely no reason. So this is basically going here to lift and lower the cables. But there's no reason why I can't also have the rotate and the boom arm controls in this view. So I can move. It would just... Like, there's no other controls. There's nothing else I need there. So why can't I have that? That would actually be kind of nice. Because then while I'm lifting the cables, I can still be moving the arm. Just like I do when I'm lifting the arm. Okay, so we can get rid of this marker. Where to next? There's one here. One on the other side, and a couple on the other side. Okay. We'll just take a full load with us. Might as well. If we're going to do the trip, we might as well go fully loaded, right? And then we still do have to clear away the concrete, but I think I might load up one of the dump trucks. I might get the big dump truck and just throw them all in that, because that's probably, it can carry 40 tons of sand, so I imagine that would translate to 40 tons of whatever. It's a little slow, but at least get them up and out of the way. Even if we don't drive it all the way to the concrete plant, at least they're off the ground, I guess. Although if it can carry a whole bunch, that might be worth driving up to the concrete plant anyway. So again, like in this view, I should be able to... Well, I'm raising the boom, so that would conflict with the other controls, but... It should give me the stick controls anyways. In both modes. Like here, I can move the crane, and I can't do it. Anyways, I could rant about that. It wouldn't really matter. We'll see. And again, there's a quality of life, I'm guessing, coming this week? Next week? Or by the end of next week. It said June, so they don't have a whole lot of time left. That's a little close to my drop-off, so we have to do it with the... See, now I can't rotate. I would like to be able to rotate it while lowering it. Ugh. There we go. Oops. Too hard? Excellent. Is there any... this? Gotta take a second to remember my controls. There's no more on this strip, so we'll go around the other side. Just keeping an eye out in case there's one tucked away into a corner here that we can catch. Oh, there's one there. We could probably reach that with the crane from here. So we'll kind of park, I don't know, here. And get this moved. See if we can reach that one over the wall. I think we'll be able to. See if we can go from here so we don't have to go around that tower here. I can't put my arms down because we will... What's it trying to grab? The barrel? Okay. Forks to the right. Excellent. So it looks like maybe 2, maybe 3 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, wow. We're gonna get like 9 or 10. That's pretty good. That'd be like 45, 50 grand. We probably could. We'll see how tight we are for that last one because they might have to balance on the edge, but we have a little bit of space between, so if we really, really wanted to, we could probably shuffle some. We'll see if we need to. So we'll drive past it this time so that the crane can stretch a little. Something like that. Again, this would be a spot where I'd love a second player in the game. And they can follow me around with the crane, or they can drive the truck. Whatever. We'll have to get some multiplayer going at some point. Oops, I thought I had those deployed, but I didn't, so I'll have to undeploy them. You might see a cat. Hey, Luna. Good morning, sweetie. Yes, that's my coffee. You can't have that. You don't want the coffee. Hey, look up here. If you're just a little bit further back, you'd be on camera. Deploy. Let's get this forklift deployed onto here. To the left with the forks this time. See, this way, at least, if I don't have to use the cable. So it looks like one more, huh? We might be able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Probably 9. We might be able to get a 10th one just sort of balanced. But I don't think there's enough. Well, If we closed up all the gas, we might get 10 properly, but we'll just do what we can. There's another one straight ahead. Was this one marked, I wonder? No, none of these are marked. Okay. So they're not actually freeing up any, but we freed up a few. There's one straight ahead, too, so that'll be our 10th one straight ahead. It's starting to feel a weight, but it's still moving pretty good. But it is starting to feel a little heavy. So these will definitely, I wouldn't want to stack them double high even if I could. I think that would be too much, but that's okay. We'll get these. We'll get this one, and then we'll see about putting that last one. We'll see what we have for room. We'll go a little more forward, actually, because realistically, we can go like all the way up. Oh, it had a load on it. Well, that was dumb. That was definitely against the rules, leaving a forklift unattended with a load on it. This place should be shut. Well, I mean, I guess it's already ruined, though, so... Oh, yeah, there's definitely not really enough room for us 10th, eh? I think I might try it. Do we try and shimmy these all as far tight forward as we can? I don't think it'd free up enough space for a whole slot, because these back ones are pretty good. But I would like to try to balance one more on there. A little bit of SnowRunner overloading, just to, because 10 would be a nice number. That's 50 grand. It's definitely getting heavy. Definitely feeling the weight now, which is cool. I like that. I'm just gonna back this up a little bit. Too far away to do that, so we'll go get this guy. My co-pilot is here, supervising. Oh, someone right here too, okay. I guess we mark this one, because we can only take one of these, right? Oh, that's going to be too close. That's closer than I wanted, so we're just going to... That should be good. Go grab this guy. Yeah, in real life it is. It's not fun. Well, it is fun. It's very difficult, and it's good once you have to... There's lots of learning. You know, there's actual... You gotta go to driving school for that kind of thing. To do it as a job, usually. Yeah, see, that's gonna be a bit of a prob. Wonder if we can... Ah! Okay. Problem is the cat's head is right in my way right now. There we go. I just turned the camera so I could see around the cat. That's on. Let's strap that on before something happens. Did we get it? Alright, she's strapped to the back. Now it's for the drive. So out, follow the road, go to the left, go to the right. Okay. It's going to be a bit of a haul, but let's take it up to the place with the stuff. Let the things go. You can see it's a little... It's actually... We're still able to pick up some speed, though, and it's not tilting too bad in the corners. Like, we're not overbalanced. The center of gravity isn't too high, so... And this is 50,000, so this would be a good shout. We might have been able to squeeze them up tight enough to fit that one on fully, but... With them the way they are, we could probably fit a whole line down the middle. Or alternate, so the forks go the other way up top and do a whole top layer too if we wanted to. That'd be kind of fun. I might see if I can find a friend to come online for the rest, so we can have one in the truck, one in the crane. Maybe, and just go around and pick up all these other forklifts at some point. Maybe off screen. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Just gotta find a friend wanting to get on for a couple hours. Okay, so we're going this way. Did I do this right? Hang on. Just to make sure. Yes. Now we got to try and get this rolling again. Luckily we're on pavement. Hopefully there's not too much sand. This looks pretty promising as a route anyways. So what we figure these, even if they're small forklifts, they're 10 tons each probably? 8, 10? So they look kind of small. They could be 10 tonners. Maybe, well, they could be 6s. It's hard to say. Probably 6. 6 to 8. It's been a while. I'm a little out of practice. You know, that was my whole forklift training days was 10 years ago. Something like that. We had 2 like this, about this size. I think they were 6 ton, 8 tons. And then we had a big electric that was like 12. And some telehandlers. Those were cool. Alright. The JCB telehandlers. Little off-roady, almost off-roady dudes. Kind of like what you get in SnowRunner. It's very, very, very similar to that. So, it was fun. I do kind of sometimes miss it. It was a fun job, you know. I liked loading and unloading trucks. I didn't like operating in the warehouse. People suck in the warehouse. Usually. But yeah, this is working quite well. None of the spots I thought might even be close to trouble have really given us trouble. We are definitely overloaded. As I was figuring, even at 6 tons, if we factor small, this is like at capacity 30 tons, right? No, it'd be 60 tons, so we're double capacity. If it is, even if it's only the 6-ton units, what they look like. Now, I don't know what the game marks them as. They could be lighter in-game. It does feel like maybe they're not, I'm not doubling my weight. Truck should be a lot slower if that was the case. Like when you overload a mule, you can definitely tell. This still seems to be able to pick up some speed, but it's definitely slower, so it's heavy. I'd be curious. So again, one of the things I'd like is with these trucks, especially since weight is obviously part of the calculation, you should just be able to see how much weight you're carrying in some way. Even if it's like you have to drive it over to a weigh station, but most modern trucks have readouts these days. Maybe not most, but many. So that'd be kind of cool if we could just have like in a menu somewhere, or even just in one of the corners. One of the things I might try, you know what? Let's try it. Actually, let's drop these off and then try it, so I don't mess it up. I'm gonna try getting rid of the HUD, so we can drive with just the screen and just get used to it, because it should pop up when I try to press buttons. Oh wow, yeah, we're. Really, this is where you're. This is it. This is your limit. This sand. It is a sandy hill. I wonder if maybe I should have come around the other side. We'll try it one more time. We'll see if we can low gear it up. Maybe come a little bit more this way. Lessen the angle. But yeah, it's gonna have a problem with the sand right here. Is there a solution? There might be. There might be a solution. Let's try something. We'll try a big. Wow. We're gonna stop. We're gonna try that sentence again. Big brain play here, because we have this guy. So if we can back him up, we can drive the truck up onto the trailer. We won't be able to pull up the ramps, but we might be able to pull that truck up the hill, the small little hill. Otherwise, we'll just try and go back around. We could have gone around to the paved area. It just didn't really occur to me that this would be that level of sand just on this ramp. That's kind of funny. Made the whole trip and we failed. It failed at the last like 10 feet or 100 feet. Hopefully we can haul it up onto this trailer enough that we can pull it up the hill. We can't strap it on, so that it's going to be a little sketchy. How's that? Is that going to go all the way down? Yep, that'll work. It's a little bit steep. We might run into trouble. This might not work. But we're going to give it the old college try, as they say. Come on. Okay, let's try it. Come on. Oh, wait, I got the park brake on, right? So we have to go into this vehicle. No brake. I don't know. I guess there's brakes on the trailer. That might be a little high. That might be the problem. We might have to try again and drive it on. But, oh no, we want to go into the menu to do this. So if you take the park brake off and you use the quick switch, it puts the park brake on the vehicle you're in. If you go to the screen and switch, it keeps the park brake off. So now we should be able to move this guy if the trailer's not pulling too hard. Come on. No, okay. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Be kind to me, no? Uh-oh. Okay, new plan. That's kind of funny. Get this guy out of the way. We have our dozer over here, so we can use that to roll it back on its wheels. And if we line it up, we might be able to push it up the hill with the dozer. We'll have to see. That's pretty heavy, though. And that's kind of funny that we left it like that. Let's go grab dozer is here. I saw it when we were picking up the other truck. Now we got to go push that guy back over, hopefully. Ooh. We should have just gone around. Just backed it up and gone around. Let's, since we're trying to conserve. Did we move this one? Yes. So we can delete that marker too. Free up some markers. Okay, best way to do this, I think, is to push it up from the forklift side. We'll just lift the back, and that should drop our tractor down. That's kind of funny. I kind of want to screenshot that. Okay. We'll go to sand flattening mode, drive in, and then go to march mode. There we go. So now let's get this truck straightened out if we can. It'd be ironic if it could make it up the hill now from this angle. We're in a sand pit here, but we are moving. So we'll get it as far as we can. Oh. Okay. So do this. We'll turn the wheel. Let it stop. Stop. Wow, it's not going to stop. Okay. No, no. See it put on the park brake, and I don't want that. So we got to park brake off. We probably should have... Let's get our dozer situated before we turn the park brake off. Get him. Let's see if we can... you know what? We'll try it. It's going to be a little sketchy, but... I was going to say, we'll just back it up, but let's try and get this pushed up the hill. If we can save... It's probably going to take me longer faffing about, but... Just this way, if it continues to roll, we have a chance at catching it. We'll get it up as far as it'll go. Get it lined up. So, if we're lucky... we can push this guy up the hill with the dozer. We'll try it. We angled the wheels a little bit. So the nice thing now is the dozer will be able to hold it in position. And if we can kind of... Ooh, okay. So we're just going to park brake here. See how this goes. Yeah, we're still very, very much stuck here, so... I don't want to ruin the road. Let's go into manual mode and we'll try to lift. And then lift. Push. Okay. Are we stuck on the dozer now? I think we are. Uh-oh. Now we're starting to see some fun. Oh, no, no. Let's go into... Can we back this up? And then lift it. Push from up here. Let's get straight onto it here as well. Go straight on so we're not pushing it sideways and... Whoops! Ah, shoot. Just destroyed all those apples. I was trying not to do that, to be honest. They tilt? Yeah. Can we... Let's see. I want to push from the back, from like the forklifts, not from the underneath the trailer. Again, this would be nice now if I had someone else who could be driving this and giving us just a little... Oh, the park brake was on. Right, because I did a quick switch. Well, that's not helpful. So let's just leave the park brake off and try again. Oh, come on. You know you want to. I think the trailer's hooked a bit, and that's part of the problem. Let's turn the park brake on. Uh-oh. Someone coming. Okay, let's turn the park brake on. Let's get ourselves lined up a little better here. It wants to roll to the side, so... Because of the angle of our truck. So if we can push from here and lift... We might be able to lift without rolling it. Okay. Let's put it down. Brakes. We'll take the park brake off. There we go. We've got movement. We've got movement. Okay, quickly switch to it. Can we drive now? I think... Oh, we're so close. What's hooking? Are my forks hooking on the wall now? No, I've got a one tire fire over here. Okay, we gotta turn the wheel this way. Switch back. Okay, we'll come at it again from the same idea. Again, I probably could have already been done if I'd gone around, but you know, this is fun. I'm actually gonna go lower. Push. That right there should about do it. We're up on the pavement now, so haha! We did it, guys. We got it here. It's the one little spot. And again, I could have gone around. That wouldn't have been a problem. Oops, that's... How many do we have? We have 35, so we have 7 of them so far. Oh, good. The middle 7, of course. I'm glad that one didn't fall off the back. Let's get out of here. Let's strap it on. We'll go forward first and get that one off, the sketchy one off the back. Oh, we can't. Oh, wow. Where are we here? Nope, none of those. Our cab is too far. That's fun. Too far to activate the store, so we have to drive this vehicle up. That's 10, so that's the back 2. And then we can get the last one. Alright, that's not bad, 50 grand. Okay, next up, thinking. Oh, big stretch. I guess we take this back, and let's go get that concrete at least loaded. Now that we know that we can do this and most of the path is cool, let's go ahead and get that concrete loaded onto it and at least pulled out of the way. Even if we don't drive it to the concrete plant yet, we can get it loaded on and out of our way. The pipes need to stay at this end, so we'll do something else with the pipes. Because we don't know where we're dropping them off yet. We'll just get them moved out of the way. We'll probably move those with maybe one of the log haulers. We can put 2 or 3 on it when the time comes. But for now, let's just get over here. What's our best bet? Is to park in this gap and just... I wish we had like a scoop, like a shovel. Like a front-end loader. So we could just scoop them up. Because it takes a little while with the crane, if you're careful with it and getting it loaded properly, but we'll have to see how it looks. But it'd be nice to get that all up. We could try moving it with the claw, but I think that's not going to work very well for this. This is not quite the material for that. I was hoping it would have worked for the bigger pipes. It probably works for doing one small pipe at a time. It's over here to the left, right? Left, right? Okay. Fancy time. So I'm gonna probably, I think I'm gonna line up facing in line with the Wayfarer. Whoops. Because that gives me a good amount of room to work with. I think we can reach all the way to the front of the box that way, front of the bed. And it lets us pretty much drop straight down from here. Okay, so let's grab the flattest stuff first. I know it's not always the biggest, but like, is that a block? Oh, we can grab that. We'll just grab the flat stuff and lay it down, and then we can put the other stuff on it. How far? Can we reach all the way to the front? No, okay. That's interesting. We'll have to do something about that later. We can just drop this in here. We'll try to lay it relatively flat with this flatter stuff. I'm not going to be too careful because we'll just strap it on, but a little bit of balance never hurt anybody. Can we grab that farther one, please? Yep, that one. Because then we can put the heavier stuff, the bigger stuff on top. The stuff that's not easy. It's not flat. You can't start to stack on top of. Can we there do this and do this? Again, it'll kind of settle in. We can probably shove that with this one, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oops. Can we get that hooked in and pulled? Oops, that's not letting me this way. No? Okay. This is okay. This is flat on top, so we should be okay with this. Oops. That did not fall where I wanted it to. Is that going to settle? No. There we go. So we'll just get some of this front stuff. We'll see. We'll get as much of it loaded as we can. I did it again. My crane is too high. Can we hold the button, please? That would be fantastic. Thank ya. Let's get this. I gotta get my crane lowered down so I have a little more control over it. Let's lower this all the way down. Let's see about grabbing some of this stuff. Stop it swinging too much. Drop it. Oh no! That was a good catch. That's... Oh, it twisted on me just as I was about to let it go. Why did it twist like that? Are we on an angle? So we have to move to load the front a little bit more. Yeah, I think the truck might be a slight slope. It's making it move weird. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll clear this path, and then we can drive up a little bit beside the Wayfarer with our fork or with our crane. So we'll get this roundish one here. This is one of the tube things, yeah. Okay, we'll put that on top here. Okay. I think we can put this... like here, maybe? Will it sit there? It will. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. So we got to get that bigger stuff. Those two big traps. Tank trap. Look like tank traps. So let's just kind of push our way in here a little bit. We'll get those moved on. We might get some of the... That gives us a path anyway. Oh, no, a little bit back. I don't want it up there on that ledge. I don't want it up on the headrake rack. There we go. It's close enough, I suppose. Can we lift it more to this way? And then start putting it... Oh, no, it really messed it up, didn't it? That really messed it up. I was trying... I think I got to kind of set it on the wall here. And then let it lay down. There we go. That'll work. That's good. We'll count that. And then this one... These are heavy and big. That's the kind of stuff we want to move. The bigger stuff is always better because it's less effort for extra concrete. We tilt it just a little bit and kind of set it down here. There we go. That's steel. We'll want to leave that roughly here. So we'll get a few more on here, and then we'll get the truck out of the way. I just want to kind of clear up a path. Once it's kind of... Let's actually, just for our brain's sake, we'll get that secured so we're not knocking it around anymore. And then everything else we'll just try to balance on top as best we can. I think this will go well just right up in here. Okay, let's grab these ones behind us if we can. The square ones back here. Start with that one. And then this will be almost the exact same path, just have to go further. And this time we won't cut through the dirt hill. I think this will fit nicely right here with the round one. No, we gotta go up a little bit. I want to kind of turn it so it's going to use the round one as, there we go, support. We got some room back here. Let's secure those two. We still have room, so... Now let's grab this. Can I get an angle where I can get both of these? Ooh. If it doesn't have flip it. Aw. That would have been cool. I think with this, we'll put it back here on this thing. Oh wait, that's... Yeah. Can we just sort of... Let's get my camera angled so my controls are in a good spot. That looks good. It's a little tall. This is going to be a sketchier drive than our last one, but We'll be okay. How are we looking back here? I think we can put this back here. We're not overloading. Well, we are, but we're not. It's going to be fine. He says. Okay. You know what? I might try to just fit all of the concrete bits. We can use these ones that pick up straight to fill in some of the side gaps, but let's get this round one here. We're going to put it up over on those tank traps. As far over as we can get it. Will it get me on top? Yeah. Can I just like... Oh, it doesn't go on. It's like the hole isn't hollow. What? Oh no! I thought I could put it on this... Does it not go through? Like, is it not hollow? No. It's a oh, that's unfortunate. I thought I could like... Okay. We'll give it one more try in case it's a me thing. Yeah, no, it doesn't actually do that. Oh, unfortunate. Okay. Not a problem. We'll figure... Maybe I can get it to sort of hook into this little spot right here. No. Okay, so that's going to be a problem. I thought I could put it there. Like, put the spike from the big concrete through the loop. Like that kid's toy, but I guess not. So this will be... If we can get this there as is, if we don't have to fight with it, we'll see how it runs once I've got it all on. See how it drives. This is going to be a heavy load. This will probably be heavier than the forklifts even, I would imagine. Again, I don't know what the game calculates the forklifts as. I'm sure there's a spreadsheet somewhere telling me. But I haven't looked it up yet, so. How are we looking? It's a load. It's a load. I'm going to see if we can get it all on. There's not that much. It's just these last few round ones. This big one's going to be a bit sketchy, I think. So we'll see if we can get this on next. Oh, we should probably... I don't want to put my stabilizers out because we'll knock the trailer over. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Can I get that on top of this one? I think I can. Are we not in... Oh, we weren't in crane cam. That's why it was not where I wanted it. Like, will this just settle in somewhere here? I think I want it a little bit further back. I want it to go down towards the front. Like here? Okay, that'll work. Ooh, starting to look a little crispy. Not crispy, sketchy. A little suspect. It's okay. It'll be a fun drive. We'll just have to be careful on some of the corners, I think. Because we're now going to be top heavy. That was not grabbing my camera. Where are we at here? Oh, lift it up. Let's come this way a little bit. There we go. Is that going to sit? No. Is that going to sit? That'll stay. Let's strap that on. Did anything fall off? No, we're good. So one more trouble piece. The rest we can probably find good little homes for. I hope. But we'll grab this last round one. We'll try maybe sticking it up on top of the other round. I'm asking for trouble, I know. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see how it works. Right there's decent. And then we'll get this block. There was one that was a block, right? I guess these are just little blocks now. We don't have anything else that's going to be a problem. Okay. I have an idea for this bigger This one. I think we can get it down over here. Like in this little spot here. Can we get it sort of wedged in the side here? How's that look? That looks good. We're gonna strap that in because that's gonna be if I jostle anything. Oh no! Okay, we lost one. We lost that. I had a feeling this. Let things settle. Okay, I think my crane was pushing down. Now that I'm looking at it, my crane was pushing on the load, so that was my fault completely and entirely. Because I think I pushed the load down, which is okay. Something's settled, which might give us a little more stability. This is going to be totally an exciting drive. I want this in here. It's not going to go there, though, so maybe we can set it on top of its friends here. Make sure my crane's not on it. There we go. A few more pieces. We're getting there. I think these blocks will sit nicely back here, maybe. Start trying to fill in some of these little gaps with the blocks. What am I... Why am I... Was I too far away to attach to anything? That's weird. So if we can get this to kind of fall into this corner here, maybe? I wish I could put this inside one of the concrete rings, but I guess that's not a thing. Can we get it in here? Close. That'll do. We'll get the other one. That might go... We're starting to get close, eh? I wonder if that'll go down beside this. It's down in here. Okay. Nothing fell off. Oh, that's promising so far. Well, I guess we'll do it that way. I meant to hold the button, but why is that? No, what are you doing? Hang on. Why is that? Something extra is recording, and I don't like that. Go away. Somehow I pressed win. I don't know. Xbox app started recording for some reason. I must have hit the wrong button somewhere. Okay, we'll try to fit these in. There's some spots down the sides that we'll probably take these. Can we get zoomed in a little bit on this camera? No, that's it? Okay. Like, what about shoving you over here? In that hole right there. Well, you go in here. Oh, it's a little bit more, a little back, a little bit wrong. Come on. Turn this way. That's not going to hold there, is it? That's going to fall just as soon as I start letting it loose. Oh! There we go. Oh, it fell out. Okay, that wasn't a spot for it then. Okay. What do we do now? We got to get these. These are like the last couple pieces. I think that one will actually go there. Oh, I probably could have just turned it. It's facing the wrong way. It would, because now it's tilting to the left. So we'll just put it here, though. I think I found a spot for it right here beside this bigger one. Actually, that'll work. Oh, no. That was working. No, it wasn't. Yeah, you see how it's tilting that way? So if I spin this, can I get it to slide down this? That's good. Okay, that's cool. One more piece. Two more pieces. Okay. I think there's some room at the front. Right there for this other one. Well, this is probably the heaviest load I've ever moved in this game, to be honest. So that's cool. That'll be fun. I think we can just put this in here. It should sit fine right there. Last piece, we have the whole thing cleared up. That's fun. Where is this gonna go? I'm wondering if we can get it flat. We may have to switch to the single point and put this in on edge somewhere, but we're gonna try right here. We got it. Okay. Let's get that all strapped on before we do anything else. I don't think anything fell off. Let's get our crane out of here. Out of the way. For the moment. We actually probably just go this way a little bit, because we have to get the crane over the other side. Let's just move this out of the way for now. We'll see how bad it is to drive. I mean, it's a very strong, it's a pretty capable truck. Like, look at this. It's actually moving pretty good. It's not even that unstable. I would definitely want to be careful. Oh, no. It's hanging to the left a little bit there. Is there a way I can turn around somewhere? I can go this way, right? Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll get this headed that way anyway. I'm pretty sure we're going to need this main road, so I just want to get it off of here. Yeah, this is not bad. I mean, it'd be a little bit of a long drive. I wonder how much concrete this is. If we get on a straight, how fast is this going to go? That's it. This is the speed, I think. So yeah, we're definitely overloaded now. So it's definitely a lot heavier than the forklift was. Okay, we're going to park this here for now. We will drive this up to the concrete plant at some point. But let's get on with actually getting some progress. Because we don't need concrete at the moment. I'm sure there'll be a, hey, get some concrete, and then we can do that. For now, we'll leave this gap because we can drive our stuff through here. If we have to do an AI route through here, we might have to bulldoze this. Just push it up. Or load it into a truck and take it away. Because we're going to be getting the pipe facility up and running. So that is also an option. There's lots of vehicles here too. Oh, another crane, another forklift. Another two. We're going to mark this one because there's two here. Like that. That'll be good to go. And then got to get these pipes moved. Now, no, there's too many. Oh, and we'll get these crates out of the way while we're here, just because look at them. They're obviously in our way. No. Here. Hey.
That pile of pipes. I wish we could somehow help the port get rid of them, just to make the place clean and all.
Oh, that's gonna push, yeah.
Not in any way related to any recycling bonuses whatsoever.
What I'm thinking, actually, I have an idea. might be doable. Let's try this. Okay, let's get this picked up. Let's just drive over here for a minute. I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna drive in here. I want to push these bottom pipes, these ones that are already here, back. Get them all lined up. It doesn't have to be lined up, but pushed together. And as far back as they'll go. Okay. And then I'm going to put the crates in front of it. We'll try and push them back even further with the crate, with the sea cans. But I'm going to put the sea cans in front of it so they don't move, and then I can put all the other pipes behind it. And that should. I'll stack them like this, but we'll use these to make sure they don't move. Right? That could be cool. Maybe we'll use both sea cans. So we'll put this one a little further. Let's see if we can push these back with the can. I doubt it, but we can try, right? Okay, can we get this down lower? And push it back? Yeah, it's not going to move it. Okay. That's fine. They don't have to be perfect. We'll put this one down here. And that'll give us a little... That way they don't roll back down after we're done. Whoops. Oh, I hate when it does that. I don't know why it does that. Stops registering my... this button. Like that. Well, at that time it was my fault, but... Like, I'll be holding it. And every once so often it just stops registering it. And then my camera goes crazy. Are we close enough to at least latch onto that and start pulling it? Yep. Go. Alright. That's how you want to play it. We'll put this one down here, and then the rest of the pipes can just get piled behind it. Woo! I got a little carried away looking at ahead. Okay. I wish the dozer thing could have picked these up, because then we could have just dumped them. Whoops. And then we'll just load these up. Build a little pyramid. Best we can anyway. I think we need to get a little... We need to reposition, but we can put this one here. That'll settle. Okay. Let's drive ourselves in here. Are we gonna ruin everything? No. Alright, so once we get this cleared, that'll be some progress. We're at almost 11. We'll set this one back. Vaguely neatly, because, you know. Okay. How many more? How many do we have? We have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to build a full stack out of it. So we're going to get all the way to the top point. Again, we could have stacked them on top of the existing as well, but like the ones to the left, the not destroyed pipes. But this way, they're all in one spot. So when we do need them, we can just pull trucks up here. That'd be a good one for 2 players. And the Wayfarer. Have like 2 people on Wayfarers going back and forth. That'd be neat. As usual, as I usually say, if anybody's interested in joining for one of my streams, that is an option. We just head over to my Discord. Eventually it'll be part of the members stuff, but we're not there yet, so... that, not necessarily only part of it, but it'll definitely be one of the things we do once we get there, is multiplayer RoadCraft, and maybe even, you know, maybe get our own Dune server? Even if it's just for 2 people? In the beginning. That could be fun. I wish we could transfer character. I would start a private server right now if I could transfer my existing stream character over there. That's basically the only thing that's stopped me so far. All right. Let's just pull this over here. This is out of the way now, so that's good. What's next? What do we got next? We need objectives. No more side missions. Repair the radio tower. What's that? That is this one box. I wonder if we could push it up onto our... No, that's fine. What do we have? Do we have anything else close? We have a dump truck. We have this guy, but no crane. So we don't really have anything close. What do we want to do? Let's grab a mule. We haven't used one in a while. We'll track this. Let's grab our mule from here. This way. Where are you? There you are. And let's grab a couple more forklifts from this area. And because we have to go past the construction depot anyways. And we'll use this to move that crate and fix the radio tower. But we can grab a couple forklifts on our way. This should be able to lift them, I hope. I guess we will see, huh? Oh yeah, no problem. These are like 6 or 7 tons. This crane's moving them, no problem. I'm pretty sure its capacity is like 6 tons. So we'd be struggling if it was heavier than that. That actually went in nicely. And we'll do the same thing. We'll spin this around. Ooh. Yeah, see, it's struggling a little bit at the top. Can we lift it with the cables a little higher? There we go. So if we're fully extended, it struggles a little bit. So the one at the back will probably be tricky to get on, but... let's get that. Let's try that again. See if we can get it a little tighter, just... That's the best we can do? Okay. Is there any more? Let's get rid of this. No. Are there any other ones close on our way? Like on our way out of town here? No, but we can probably pick one up. We're here, eh? So we're gonna go this way and past here. We can probably pick one of these up on our way through. Let's come up, go in here, grab that, and then take this road. Sure. Let's do. Definitely have room for one more forklift. Actually, we gotta go this way. Big circle. At some point, we'll have to do that haul of that concrete, but we'll wait for them to ask for it, and then it's at least accomplishing something. Because we'll go there, we'll probably have to load it from there and move it. There'll be one coming up where we have to get a whole bunch of concrete to one of our bases. So that's probably when we'll tackle that. Because then we'll use the Wayfarer both directions and just have a crane. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to have collision. Usually, sometimes I drive through things like that. It was a weird, Okay. Just my brain thought that was no collision, but the forks decided that it was gonna collide. So yeah, you can see we're already a little slow with even the 3 on here, because this has got like a 6-ton limit. So we're probably doubling it. Imagine these are 6 or 7. I'd be curious. I should look it up instead of just continuing to guess. Is that the way I want to go? Yes. I guess it doesn't matter. We can go either way now because we opened the gate up on the west side here, or the west side. Interesting little section. Just there's lots of little cool things that never actually come up in the missions. Like if you just focused on the missions and never looked around, you'd miss a lot of little details. Very cool. Okay, we'll pick up one of these two. Oh, that doesn't get rid of a marker though. Let's get one of the singles so it gets rid of a marker. Thinking ahead, right? Oh, what are we? That's the drop off. We're headed up this way to the pickup. Let's grab this one right here. If we can. Oh, these are like... Oh. There's one. I didn't want to have to try to drop off-road. Not with our current load. But we'll go grab this one because it's a single. We can kill the marker and that'll free up a marker. I wonder if that's like an anti-spam thing, so in multiplayer someone can't just overload the map with markers and cause lag. Probably. Because if there's a purely single-player game, I would imagine they would just give a notice. Oh. Can we not hook onto that one? That would be great. I think this one was going to be sketch because it's at its limit, so it's harder to maneuver, but we can get it in here. There we go. Yep. And then we're off. Yeah, this mule is quite the truck. Like, if realistically, and maybe it's a problem, I don't know, because I just kind of do what I feel like, but you could buy this, have the big crane in your road construction vehicles, maybe a way to move them, whether you're teleporting them with the mobile base or using the heavy equipment hauler. But you could do probably the entire game with this, the big crane, and your specialty tools. So like the road paving and logging stuff. And you'd probably be able to do most of the game. You might have to do multiple trips for some of the like end game delivery missions when you're trying to get like 9 or 10 concrete planks somewhere, but you could probably, I mean, it'd go slow, but you could do 7 or maybe even 10 planks on here maybe. It'd be slow. Probably play the whole game with just those 2 trucks. The big crane in this, plus specialty. Yeah, I think so. But that's not fun. I do it... I mix and match because I like to have a little bit of fun. But yeah, this thing is very capable. Especially if you don't overload it. If you use it as intended, it's fantastic. Oh yeah, we have to unpack. And then we pick up our box. Which is also like right here, right? Cool. I would call that a good use of our time. Efficient even. Will this fit this way? Just out of curiosity. No, of course not. No. Oh, it's very tight if it does. No, not quite. It just stands. Oh, that'd have been cool, because then we could have fit like some other stuff on it. Not that we have anything to take anywhere, but come on. Oh, I'm on the boom. All right. Let's go. Now, where are we taking it? We're going to go across the bridge. Oh, wow, yeah. It's quite the move. Okay. So we'll just go across the bridge. We'll just kind of make our way that way. What's the blue marker again? That was a moved... That's right. That's a moved toy truck. We'll have to collect those at some point too. Again, a perfect job for the mule because you can just cruise around, pick them all up, and then take them away. So that'll be something we'll have to do at some point. We're not hard up for money now. We have 90 grand. Not bad. 91 almost. So we'll go to the right. Like there's this whole center area. Like, could we bridge across somewhere? Like, if we went this way... What's this? Oh, it's rusty cars. Okay. It's like a little town up here, like a villa. Yeah, it would have been cool to be able to, like... We bridged from here to here. No, let's just drive around. Overthinking it. Don't want to do that. Just play the game a little bit. Easy to get lost in the weeds, that's for sure. Okay. And then we'll go this way, and then we'll look for a way to turn left. As soon as we can go left, we will. It's probably a shortcut we can use this through, like come up through here. How are we gonna get up onto there? Right here, maybe? Yeah, right here. And then around to here. Okay. So our best bet is to stay on the road till about here. Oh, that's a train. Stay on the road to about the tracks and then go up here? Yeah, okay. That looks like it should work. When we see the tracks, we'll turn left and go off-roading. Ah, I was looking for the cat. I hear her snoring over there, but she's on the Christina's chair. This road here to the tracks. Yeah, we're there. This is about right. There's the tracks. Oh, what's this? Where's this go? No, that's wrong. Yeah, we have a little ways to go. Wow, okay. Oh, my brake did. I'm too fast on the buttons. The brakes didn't register. I went like that, but it didn't actually register because I switched to the other screen too quick. I wonder if that's a controller thing or a game thing, because it's a little annoying. Cruise around this way. Where's our road? There's the tracks. So we're going to go up here now. And we'll see if we can find our way up to the left here. Right here, maybe? Yes. Is that right? Sorry, I keep looking. Go up here? No. Gotta go straight down this way. Okay. Try it. This looks a little bit like it's gonna roll us if we're not careful. We have to watch the bouncing. If we bounce just right, it'll flip us over, which we don't want. It's okay. We're capable in sand. So some deep sand here. Definitely glad we took the mule and not one of the other non-off-roading cargo trucks. Plus the fact that we have to get it on a ghost image. Okay. Can we go down this way? Okay, now it's time to get up here. Let's go up to the right here. I think this looks like a promising section to get up this first tier. What did I hit? Oh, it's just deep. Okay. We'll go into low gear for this. So we're trying not to spin our tires too much. Give us a little extra torque. Okay. Like keeps trying to snow runner, change the gears still. Oh, there's like a road here. Oh, it's just, no, it's not. Okay, it just looked like it for a second. Okay. Well, that worked out so far okay. Just kind of winging it. Intuiting the directions based on what I see. And... oh. We'll do it without that. All right. Almost level 13. You have a habit of giving people what they need most. I didn't get to read the whole message. Alright. What's next on the agenda? One more objective, eh? No side missions. Restore the pipe production facility. So let's get our path running. And then we can move the other. It's that 3 bits. And it doesn't have to go far. They have to go from here, I think. No, they have to go to here. We'll figure that out. Let's get the path thing started. Where are you going? You're going from here to... oh, just down there. So come out. Okay, we'll try and leave some room for a cornering. In case it's semis, that's probably a bad corner, but... oh, look at that. It's a good thing we cleared away that concrete, huh? Can we go down this way? No, that's that spot. Okay. Do we go down between the crane? No, there's like a wall there. So we go down past where we cleared the pipes out. That's cool. It's interesting that they made us clear this out and it's not really a thing. Unless we are expected to ramp here at some point. Guess we'll see. It just wanted us to use the crane. Oh. Oh no, we're turning. Turning. So we'll use some of this to turn here. Whoops. A little too carried away. What are we getting? Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead. Okay, these are by our base. No, they're by the Ocla. We have to drive over here, pick up 3 bits. Mule time for that one. Pick up, bring the mule here. And go get it. Let's put that away because it's the claw one. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Mule T1. Let's go get those. They should fit in the back here. We'll see. We have to do them in like a little stack, a little pyramid. As long as they're not too heavy, this should be fine. And then if that bot route fails, we'll fix it. And that's all. We'll get this going. We'll get our steel pipe facility up and running. That'll be good. Oh, I wasn't in your way. You're overreacting. You can hear the pump jacks grinding away. Still. Woo! Whoa! All over the place. Snow runner steering. I hope one day they get to like a full analog. Because it does feel, well, yeah, it just feels, yeah, I mean, I think it's like a 15 degrees. Maybe it's analog. Just doesn't feel like it, because it might just be that it accelerates. It has like an ease in, ease out. Or I guess it's the opposite. Ease in, and then just full blast out. So as soon as it hits, like we start, yeah, like that. Because it seems as soon as you hit full lock, it just shoots you to that direction. Like you can see it here, I'm holding it. It's like whoop, and then all of a sudden, I don't know. Doesn't feel analog at the end, but it does normally. It's weird. It's weird. Anybody who's played SnowRunner knows what I'm talking about, or played this knows what I'm talking about. Those look like they'll fit sideways, so that's good. Means we can get all three of them in here. Oh, there's a convoy just going by. No. Can we just... Good enough. No, not recover. Hold the button. We'll get these loaded up. Do we want to alternate these in case the weight's weird? Yeah, we'll just in case the weight is not centered. Looks like it's a little more to the right. Based on where you're hooking up to it. Potentially. Ooh. And the last one. All right. Why didn't it strap? There we go. And the best way to go back, we'll just go around and back, right? Whoops. So that's going back to where we just put the... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's going back to here. Isn't it? Where's our drop-off for this? Oh, it's up where we started it. All right, the steel pipes facility. That makes sense. It's interesting that they had the route going this way. Does it tell us what? Electric motors for the facility's equipment. So electric motors, not generator bits. And then guide our trucks carrying equipment to the facility. Okay, that's weird that it let us do it out of order, but... Off we go. I have stupid allergies. I have to take a pill at lunch. Be like the second time since spring started, which is, you know, good. Wow, let's just do circles, right? It is actually a fair bit of weight in the back. You can see it bouncing the suspension. That's okay, we'll get there. So we'll go up here, we'll go to the left or to the right. See how far. So after this, I guess it's going to be this one will maybe end this stage and we'll head into stage 3 by the looks of it, because there's nothing else going on. Maybe? There might be one more, like, sort of do something with the pipes to end the stage. And then we're just heading that way. Still a lot of forklifts to move around too. But that's okay. We're doing everything live. I'm not going to do anything off camera. We're just going to do it all together. And that's how it's fun. All right, cruising this way. Ooh, there did it again. It wasn't gripping, and then all of a sudden just threw it to the left. There through the gate. I think what we'll also do is maybe go see about... Why? I think I am heavier on the left, so I think I was right about the weight being more to that side. Because it feels like I'm heavier to the left. It flexes more when you turn. When you put the... like, flexes more that way than this way. It doesn't really matter because we're there, but... This will get our pipe facility up, hopefully. And delivered. So that's our drop off. Where's our pickup spot? Oh, pickup's over there. Okay.
Well, the moment of truth. I always wanted to say that. The port is all but ready to receive the massive shipments we're waiting for to fix the oil production around here. Only one minor issue remains. Well, a few minor issues. And here's where you come in. You need to fix the pipelines around the port and prepare a proper route through its territory. Nothing you haven't done before. But now it's really important. If you can't do this, we're facing an ecological disaster and rising gas prices. The company sure does care about those.
Okay, so rebuild the port infrastructure. So we have a route from the port to terminal. That's it? Oh, that's through that door. What do we got? Can we go this way at all? No, we have to go back up this road. So I might try to suck these guys into the left here and tighten this. And then go around, come up this way. Forklift there. Up this way through these doors, which look like they have to be opened from the inside and out to here. That shouldn't be too bad. And what about the pipes? No, I want the pipes. Can I... There we... No, it's doing... Oh, it is the pipes. Okay. Where are they? One's here. Oh, they're here. Okay, so we have to make pipes. Let's get that infrastructure sorted out. We'll just use our crane to open the door. It's right here. And then we have to remap that one route a little bit. Do we need to move this forklift out of their way? I might just back this up a little bit. Ironically, actually, we could benefit from having the... clearing this out and having that other route go through here and then... But we'll see if we can get both of them. Should be doable. But we'll get that door open. Oh, this is... I marked this as blue and not yellow, huh? Oh, there's another one. There's some metal here. There's lots of cars. I wonder if we get like we bring our Wayfarer back and just go around like we did with the forklifts and just load a bunch of these the bigger stuff like the cars and any of the bigger metal stuff. There's two there. Because like loading barrels is fine, but it's quite the waste because it takes so long. That has to open in, it looks like. Yeah, okay. Can this actually grab onto the handles? Well, we grabbed onto both. That's kind of fun. That we'll count that. That got that door. This one has to go a little bit further. Let's go into this. I mean, realistically, you just get out of your... Oh, wow. Why are you... Okay, stop. Okay. Camera wants to be weird. No, stay there. Thank you. The door didn't want to stay open. Let's get this guy out of the way. Let's get our path going, and then we'll worry about getting the pipes figured out. I think we will... bring our semi back and just load it with as many car wrecks as we can do. Here. Oh yeah, no, first we gotta fix this one. Hang on. Is this one even done? No. Okay. So we need to kind of... We might do it here because we can bring it in like this. Because these trucks are very maneuverable. And we'll bring it down the side like this. Maybe delete this one. Come in a bit here. I don't know what the truck coming is going to be. Probably delete that one. No, we're going to have to put one maybe here. Yeah, that'll do. Let's bring this in. Just a hair. We'll just get this guy on that side. Whoop. There we go. And we'll just... Because they're fine once they get here. So we'll just... like that. Oops. Something like that should work. And then we'll dispatch that. We'll just bring this one around. Again, I don't know what we're doing, so we'll just kind of eyeball it for now, and then depending on what we get, and we'll keep them sort of tight to this side. See if we can get two cars, two routes going up here. This is not a long route. Oops. Okay, this will be fine. So we'll be careful in the main routes when we're getting our cars. Let's mark this forklift. Oh, we can't. Are we going to get to see two passing? We are. Let's see how this works. Coffee's gone. That worked just fine, I think. As long as they don't swing into each other on one of the corners, we should be good. Okay. Let's bring the Wayfarer back. Oh, he's already... Oh, we can't. Right, okay. You know what? Even if it's just temporary, I think we buy a second one. Or we try... Let's... What do we got out? What else do we got up here for cargo vehicles? That looks slow. It'll haul 18 tons, though. It's only going to fit like one wreck. Cargo... Oh, this is the one I kept thinking I bought and I haven't yet. I want to try that for some stuff. How are you? You are 12 tons? I think the Wayfarer is going to be the best thing for this. Like, even this is only, what? That's 50 tons. But that's a little less maneuverable. And this is 20 tons. Do I buy a second one of these for now? We can always sell it later, right? Oops. And deliver. Let's get our... This one. See, now if I could name these, I would name this. And then I would know which one now. Which one I'd want to bring in. So let's actually, there's a spot here too, eh? Is there anything in there? Let's get the car wrecks first. Let's find, whoop. Because we can put a few on here, I imagine. 4, 5, 6 maybe, if we stack them. There's a forklift in there. Oops. We're blocking a path, so we want to get this quick here. Oh, no, we're not. We were between the two paths. Okay, let's see what we can get here. There's one over here. So this is where we'll start. Actually, let's start where the crane is and work our way this way. There's 2 in here. There's our other one with the concrete. There's 1 in there. I should be marking these, but we'll just do this quick. How many pipes? We need 2 pipes. I'm just going to make a bunch. Since I'm doing this anyways, you might as well load up and make as many as we can. There's 1 here. There's a bunch inside there, eh? Oh, that's a crate. I thought that was a little school bus. Caught it out of the corner of my eye. I think there's 1 here, right? Yeah, there's 1 right there. We gotta have to be a little strategic about where we park. We don't want to block either of these passings. If we can help it. I think that's okay. Where does the crane go? I think we can fit the crane in here too. Be a little snug, maybe? But if we get it as tight as we can, we shouldn't be in the way. We might get it done before they get here too. If we hurry. Did we make it? We made it. Okay. So then where's the next one that we want to grab? Is there anything? Let's go into this view. And just look around. There's another one right here. So let's go get that one. Okay. How do we get over there? We're gonna go back. Can we get in? Yeah, there's a road there. Okay. I'm actually gonna turn it around because it does travel faster and forward, obviously. So we're gonna cruise it around this way. I did decide I'm gonna try something a little different with my segmented VODs. I'm actually gonna go through and edit them a bit so they won't be the full stream, just cut into pieces. It's actually gonna be cutting out some of the more like a highlights, more like a almost more like a regular playthrough video, honestly. Where we just cut out the longer parts. There was a forklift, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Okay, I thought I just saw one. Maybe not. Oh, that's the road I want right there, isn't it? Where did it go? I swear I just saw a forklift. That's weird. Okay. Oh, there's one. I don't think that's the one I saw. It might be. I think we're at our limit now, yeah. We're back to our limit. Oh, I could have just come up there. I guess I'll do that with the crane. Let's get this turned around now. Oh, can we open this? Cool. Just in case that later we may need to come in this way. So we'll probably try to get 3 or 4 on here, maybe even more. Let's just play around. It's fun. So. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's grab this guy. And we'll go, well, let's just do it this way. We're already kind of, rather than doing 3-point turns and mucking about, let's just go. I'll probably see that crane, that other crane again. Or crane. Jesus. Work brain. Forklift. But we can't mark anymore anyway till we do another delivery run, so. Whoa. Oh, that was the hook. My supports, anchors were hooking on the sea can there. So I can leave a gap here because we can put another one in the middle, like on the hoods. Which is why I put the other one the way I did. I didn't actually mention it. I don't think I mentioned it while I was putting it down, but I wanted to leave the hoods pointing in to give us as much room. There we go. Okay, where to next? This one? So we'll go grab that guy. This one we'll probably want to try and make sure we stay off the road. Because we have a bot going through here. What if, can we reach, I think if we go, because there's some back here, so let's turn this way. I think there's some in the back here, I hope so. We'll see if we can lift that with the crane from there. We should be able to, shouldn't be a problem. We put it right on the middle, straddling the two that are already here. Yeah, and if we look, yeah, there's a whole bunch right here. Oh, that's actually a good spot. We'll do that one as its own trip. We'll go this way. We'll pick up the one there. There's one here and one here. That'll be 5. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then the next time we do it, we'll come over here. We'll just bring the crane over and get those ones in that parking lot. Yeah. I don't have any more markers. I'd mark it. Cool. So this will put a big dent in it anyways. I'm just keeping an eye out for more that are harder to see type of thing. So it's down here, yeah, right there. The easiest way might be just lift them over that wall, actually. Like the way we were going. So when we come back, maybe we'll park the crane there at the end. To remember. So if we just kind of sit here, we shouldn't be in the way. They might hit my pylons. We'll move those in if we need to. Just sort of set this down right in here in the gap. So we'll put 2 more, one on top of that one, and one on top of the back one. And that should get us a few pipes anyway, right? And then our mule's already there to do the actual pipe work, so that'll be good. Let's go on this side. Because then the crane can kind of pull in there. And we're going to put this on the front, so like here. Oh, those aren't supplies. No, that's not a... I thought maybe that was metal. We could have put that in underneath between. That's something we could have done. Put something between the 2 cars and then stick the new one on top. But I don't know. I think this is metal to effort ratio is pretty good with these car wrecks. Kind of put the front of us roughly where we want to go. Let's put this one... Well, let's put it the same way in case, because we could potentially put another one on top in the middle. If we were so inclined. Oh, we pushed that with the crane. That'll probably be okay. Will it strap? No. Okay. Nope, not that one. Oh, we're definitely overloading it. You can see it, the suspension really struggled there. we're actually going to put this so it's on the roof, right? Of this one. That makes sense, because it's basically the same cars we have underneath. Ooh, wow, okay. This is too tall. Oh, it needs to come over a bit. Maybe if we balance it, it'll be okay. This is a little taller than I thought it was going to be. We might not do this. No. Aww. Boo earns. Okay, we'll do 3. We'll do the 3, just like that. I was a little too ambitious. I think it got too tall. Which, you know, I was thinking it might. Like, even that's already a little sketchy, but... we'll deliver that. See how many pipes that is. Best bet, yeah, this way. And then to the right. Oh yeah, it's up over there. There it is. Yeah, that's a little off-centered. I probably should have spent a little more time with that last one, but you get impatient. Plus, these are probably well overloaded, the 20 tons now. We'll do this a little slower. We'll just low gear it so we have a little more control over our speed. We don't want to go too fast on this turning to that direction. Woo! Yeah. We'll go around this side and then it's like a straight shot in over here. Like that. That's 4. That's not bad. We'll do it now as it is. And we'll go pick those up with the mule that's right here. Aha! And that's why I typically leave vehicles where they are until I need them. Because sometimes they get left exactly where you need them to be. We're not going to spend too long getting these perfect. We're going to kind of toss them in. Because we're not going far and we're not going off-roading. And that'll get us the 2 pipes we need to fix the section over there. Can we hold the button, please? Thank y'all. That'll do. What we can do is this. There we go. Can we go forward? So we have 2 extra. I'm guaranteeing we're going to have to move like 8 or 10 or something. Some larger number of pipes to one of our bases at some point, but that's fine because now we have 2 wayfarers. So we'll use it to collect the rest of the vehicles and then, yeah, it'll be cool. We'll just make sure we leave the one over here. At some point we will deliver that concrete as well either way. Though I'm pretty sure they're going to ask us for it because it's usually all 3. Sometimes you get requests for logs too, but be curious. And then we have to go this way. Do we have to go through? Yeah, it's on the far side. Both of them over there. Okay, so we do go through. Let's make sure we don't have an AI or a bot coming in that direction. This one will be fine. They'll just give us a push, but don't want to get in their way if we can help it. That'll be... it's nice. All the way around, I think? Yeah, this is cool. This is a good spot. Along the coast here, too. Oh. Ruined barge. Some more forklifts. Crane. These cranes I can use? No. At least not yet. Oops. Maybe once we get the pipes. No, I don't think those are. Those are different than any other cranes they've given us. That would be a new vehicle altogether. Where are we going? Oh, right there somewhere on the next. Oh, the forklift. Oh, there it is. Best bet for getting in there. Looks like coming up from the other side. Right here, maybe? Can we squeeze in? Yeah, we can get through here. And this is just missing. There's nothing in there, so... Ooh! Didn't put my supports out, almost catapulted. And then, do we just drive? I think we can just drive through here and that'll take us to the next one, right? I think it was on this side. Somewhere along here. Oh! Yeah, at the end there. Okay. What? Oh, there's a block, an unmovable block there I didn't see. We'll just climb over it? Sure. This is not... I don't think this is where they wanted me to go, huh? Oh well. Making the most of it. We'll just do some exploring. Yeah, there it is right there. Cool. Yeah, so somehow it wanted me to go back out to the road and then come this way, I guess. That's okay, we'll fix this pipe and then that's this rebuilt. Oh, can we... Oh, is it gonna reach? Yes. Oh! The gang is here to save the day, though the work is far from over. Oh no, we get... Yes! That's ours. And you pointed at the screen like you could see it, but on the left, that one. That one. Right there. That is ours. It's backwards from my screen. That was really weird.
I was expecting more jobs for you once help arrived. After all, someone has to help the helpers. Otherwise, how are they going to help anyone? But this has gotten way out of hand. My entire desk is covered with printouts. It'll take me a while to sift through it all. But I found some requests you can take care of in the meantime. I guess I'll just send them over to you in a batch. You're a self-starter, right?
Yeah, this is going to be cool. Destruction mode. Oh, cool. Yeah. Manual mode. Up and down. Blade. This way. This way. Cool. But I think we're going to buy the new one. Awesome. Let's... So this one is ours because we can store it. What about the other two? I mean, I don't think these are ours. I didn't see them in the store. I can't imagine they would give these to us yet. These are coming, if I remember correctly. They said some of these service trucks, like this guy, with a winch on it and stuff. So we'll see what that happens. Because you don't really need repair unless for hardcore mode, maybe you add this and then you can add damage. Yeah, and this one's definitely not. So let's start by buying the bigger, better one of these. And we are at Harbor Base. And we'll stick that away. That's going to be under Road Crew. There it is. Actually, I should have checked the stats compared to the Cronenworks, right? So we have 3, 2, 3. And so it's the same. The rusty one is the same as this and a little heavier. And we are going to go to... Where are you? We have to go here. No, here. Probably could have gone the other way. There he is. 5 meter greater width. I think the other one's 4, so it's an extra meter. And it's 434, so it's one better in everything than, or one higher. I don't know if weight is necessarily better than the Cronenworks. So I just want to double check the greater width on this. Oh, it's 3.2, so we're almost 2 meters bigger. That's going to make building wider roads really nice. All right, let's well, what are our objectives? Well, let's take a look at it. We got to do that, right? We just got a new vehicle. Let's get it out. There we go. Is there anything we have to push out of the way? We can push some of those metal beams out of the way from over here. It's slower, but that's okay. It's not bad once it gets going. I think it's got less acceleration. But it is a little slower than the Works or whatever Cronen. The other one. In March mode. I'm in March mode, right? Yeah. What I like about this type of stuff is that you can spin on the spot. Whee! Which helps with lining it up. Plus it's a lot more stable. Like this thing isn't rolling very easily. Let's push this stuff out of the way. We're going to sand flattening mode just to get the blade down. Oh yeah, low gear. Low gear. But that's okay. We'll just kind of get a feel for it. Oh yeah. No problem. Cool. Let's see if we can move these, how it does with these crates. Okay, I'm liking this so far. We have to build a road now. I'm sure that's probably why it gave it to us, because one of our tasks will now to be build a road and then drive those other 2 vehicles on it. Okay, where were those other sea cans? Give those a push too, see how it handles them. And then we'll probably get on to the next mission. I just wanted to take a small break. Oh, it's... No, this is where we have to do the ramp down. Alright. Let's actually just see what the... Oh, wow. Okay. Deliver utility truck to the excavation site. Transport the cargo truck to the sinkhole. Bring the pump to the oil spills. Restart the canyon gas holder. Plan a route to restore the Oasis gas holder. So there's 2 gas holders. Well, let's get north, orient ourselves a little bit, and let's see where we're at. So, prepare for upcoming repairs. What's this? 11 pipes. Okay. And 9 concrete slabs. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this concrete truck moved. We know we can do that without doing any extra work, really. We will have to be careful. It's a little top heavy. Well, let's see if we can't get this to the concrete plant way up in the north. It's almost time for lunch as well. We might get this there before then. And then after lunch, so at 1 o'clock, so in 10 minutes I go on lunch, or 10 minutes or so. It might run a little long. 1 o'clock, after an hour lunch, 1 o'clock Mountain Time, I'm going to come back and we're going to play some Dune finally. I haven't played since Friday night, since our stream then, so looking forward to that. I'm going to try to make some progress. We'll see what we can do preparation-wise. I might try that the research station again, because I kind of... Oh, that rock! Well, that's not good. We'll see if we can lift it up, but we might actually... You know what? Wonder... Where did I put it? Where did I put it? We're over here. Wonder if we can lift it with this. The blade doesn't lift as high, but the track should give it really good traction, right? Some pushing power. It should have higher torque. Woo! A little closer than I intended there, but we made it. Let's go see if we can lift it with this because it's new. And then if not, we'll go get our... Can't believe I tried to get out of the way of that truck and that one rock. We are really top heavy, so that's going to happen. I'd really rather not unstrap all that concrete, because then we have to reload it, and that was a pain in the butt. I wonder if that'll get us all 9, though. That'd be fun. I don't think that's a rock I can move, either. So we might have to actually push the front of the truck a little bit over, and then try to stand it up while it's on the road. So I don't think that's a movable rock, is it? No. Something like that. And then we'll see if we can go push from the trailer side and get it back up on its wheels. Again, this is a good time. You'll see here right away. It's already paying off because there's no way we would get the Cronenwork in here. We might not get this, but can we knock that? Or is that a solid? No, we can knock those off. So if these fall down, it might not have been as hard as I thought. Yeah, that's fine. I thought those were solid, but way better to maneuver. Okay, let's get underneath it. Yeah, it's not going to let me push it. I was trying. We might end up having to detach all of that concrete and letting it spill out. That's not going to be fun. The mistakes we make, that might have to be for tomorrow or for Friday's stream. I was hoping I could just get over that rock, but it was just a little too much. If we can get this just right, we might be able to pull that up on its wheels. Luckily, we have some road. So we can... Oh, what? You're capable of driving over here. What's going on? Oh, a rock. I didn't see that rock. I saw that rock. Uh-oh. Our route's about to fail if we don't get this moved, but that's okay. We can just restart it if we need to. Come on. I was hoping to slide it. Did he get through? He got through. Good. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. Down and over. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Fine. Why can't... Oh, it's attached. Okay. What I need to do is park a little... I need to be able to drive up to it so it doesn't fall over next time. So we can stop it from falling. So if we're like here, maybe we can do that. Try to guess. Oh, come on. Okay, we have to give us some more slack. Okay, so it's got to be straight on that. It's not working from that, so... Oh, wow, that had some tension on it, huh? We did get it, it ended up rolling a little too far. And it is top heavy, so I was kind of expecting it to be a bit of a bear. Let's try stopping right here. It's like almost lifting it. It's lifting it. Wow, okay. See, now we're too close, and it's gonna try to stand it up on our nose. Okay, well that's gonna fail. I'm gonna cancel it real quick before it becomes a problem. It's gonna try to push me out of the way. Okay, let's go back to... Come on. It's not easy, is it? Wonder if, because we have it in this dip right here, we might be able to push it up? Oh, this is, we might have to try lifting, but that's going to be really heavy. Yeah, okay. Let's try just lifting up the front of it with the crane and hoping for the best. I don't want to let go of the concrete. I'm trying very hard not to have to dump all that. Okay, we're going to try this. This is less than ideal. I want a nice solid spot for our anchors. So, like, well, it's also about the angle. So hopefully this will be solid enough. Come on. Lift. Come on. None of this is very promising, huh? I think we might end up having to lose the load. I might just leave it here for now, just as it is. Okay. That's a little different. That's a different angle. Maybe we can... If we go low, maybe we can just pull it. Oh. That was promising. Let's, Come on. think I need to try to get it closer to the cab. Can we hit a point closer? Ooh. Maybe? Just want to drive forward a little bit, get my truck out of the way. Maybe we can convince it. It's like dominoes or a slinky. If we can get the front to lift. Get the cab. Oh, no, eh? I'm trying. Ugh. Okay. No? Okay, this is not going well. Let's try this mode again. Let's just see what we can do here. From this angle. Maybe we can lift it enough that it'll slowly rotate itself. Let's try to start from back. No. I think that'll work. Oh, we can't hook onto that because... If we can get it far enough this way, maybe we can get that one to turn yellow. No. Wonder if we can get something at the back of the trailer? And we've tried this, right? Like, this definitely doesn't work. Okay, hang on. We might have to get the Cronin work out, actually. Let's try something here. Let's get this stored. It's ironic, but we're probably going to get the other forklift. Or the other forklift. We can get... Okay, we'll try one more thing and then I got to go on break. But let's try and get this thing flipped up on its wheels before we go. What did I just do? Oh, I stowed it. Right. And we'll just see if we can actually push it with this guy, because we can lift the blade a little higher. But yeah, we'll get. I'd like to get this up on its wheels so it's ready for our next. So we're not doing this at the beginning of our next stream. I think if we can push this back piece over, it'll take the rest of it with it, right? That would be the hope. Let's go into well, we'll start with this and we'll see what it can do. We got the blade tilted a bit in manual mode. Is that too much? I'm going to try to hook under this one piece here, this sticking out piece. Yep, that ain't working, is it? I think this is just way too much weight, right? Obviously. Okay, actually, let's get that down. Woo. Let's try again for this front part of the trailer, the cab, etc. And all we just need to do is get it to start, and it should. We probably actually. Ooh, let's just for the sake of it, let's park this on the other side as a stopper, because if we do get it to roll up, we got it to roll once, so there has to be a way we can do this. Because we rolled it from one side to the other. It just over-rotated. We'll just set this guy up to catch it. Hopefully. Something like there, maybe? Oh, man. I'm stubborn. I'll get it. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. I'm all ears at this point. What's going to be... I think with it facing that way now, we might have better luck pulling it kind of back towards the gate. Because we can stay on the road. Get a little more grip out of this thing, and we can... Let's just get ourselves centered here. A rescue operation underway. Okay. What if give ourselves a little bit of slack? Drive forward. Come on! Oh, it wants to go. Whoops, wrong button. Maybe if we come back a little bit. Maybe that is the answer. Try to get this a little lower. Oh! We were so close there. Okay, we're gonna try. We're gonna get this. We're so close. We're getting it rocking. Okay, that's the opposite. It's kind of the opposite of what we're after, but... It's almost vertical. Okay. Idea is forming. Let's get on the road. We've got this. If we have to, we'll just redo the whole loading thing next. Why? Oh, I'm not hooked onto anything. Stupid rock. It's just in like the exact wrong spot. Okay. We got it. Mostly. That's going to be... I don't think we're going to be able to move that, but we did get it up. Let me just get it on the road. That was a good move. That worked. So we solved it. Sort of. The first problem, anyway. Now, can this recover itself out of this mess? We'll just go nice and easy. Okay, there we go. So now, I'm going to have to end this stream. That's going to be it for the RoadCraft stream today. I do want to say thanks to everyone for coming hanging out and the chatting. It was a lot of fun. Sticking with me through that mess. That was good. We got it recovered, so probably at the beginning of the next stream on Friday morning, from 9 till noon. The first thing we'll do is get this to the concrete plant, hopefully. And after that, we'll see where we go from there. We're getting close. We're getting things done. But as always, thanks for coming out. Take care of each other, and we'll see y'all next time. I'm out of here.